Hello Taurus, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for September 2018. This reading is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon and Taurus Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For this reading I'm using Morgan Greer Tarot deck, and I'm going to draw additional cards. That's a Morgan Greer deck. Sorry, mine is so old. And we have Oracle deck by The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to draw 3 cards from the Gilded Reverie, Lenormand deck, Gilded Reverie by the Ciro Marchetti as well. Okay, Taurus. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares, all your donations. And if you would like to book a private reading, please contact me. It's tamara.tarassearchy@yahoo.com, or find me through my Facebook page or my webpage. All the information is underneath this video in the description box. Okay then, let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Taurus, for the month of September. And the first card for you is the Strength card, followed by the 8 of Cups, followed by the 2 of Wands, and in your advice position, Spirit's message for you is 9 of Cups. Very nice. We have the World card, we have Queen of Swords, we have 6 of Pentacles, and we have 5 of Pentacles. We have the Fool, followed by the 7 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and in advice position we have 10 of Pentacles. Lots of sort of financial issues or something to do with the money. We've got 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, we've got 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles over here. So there's something going on on the financial front for you, dear Taurus. The way the spread works is because it's a monthly reading, so this will be beginning of the month, maybe covering end of August, because I'm recording it at the end of the August. This will be your middle of the month, and the end of the month going maybe a little bit into October. The first card for you is a Strength card. It's a major arcana. It's a sign of represents sign of Leo. Leo may be very significant for you in the month of September, whoever it is. It could be someone in your environment, could be your partner, could be a friend, could be your boss, could be someone at work or somewhere like this. But this person is very significant for you, or it also talks about you having strength, having power in order to deal with whatever situations and whatever life is going to throw to you in the month of September. You will be able to deal with all of this. You've got enough strength and power. I also like to interpret this card as the card of gentle powers. It also talks about taming yourself, taming your anger, taming your sort of don't deal with the situation in an aggressive manner. If there's any situations you need to deal to, try to use that gentle powers which are represented by this woman, because she is capable of taming the beast, like the way she's sort of holding that lion over there. So she's not really using any aggression, any sort of force, physical force. She just uses her feminine abilities. I don't know, maybe she's just clever, or somehow she tamed that beast. So try to use that sort of approach, apply this approach into your situations in your life in September, dear Taurus, rather than taking aggressive approach, forceful approach. There will be some sort of situation which would require you to turn your back to and move forward. Leave everything behind and maybe move forward to something better. 8 of Cups is, if you see on the picture, the person just turned their back and they're moving away from these cups. Obviously, the cups always talks about emotions. Obviously, because he turns his back to that, it talks about negative emotions, and so you're leaving behind you any negativity, anything which upset you in the past, and it's still not very clear. It's not sun is not shining. It's only just a new moon over there. it's not still not very bright for you, not everything is clear, but you decided to leave it. It's forward moving, still moving forward, still looking forward, there's still obstacles in front, we've got mountains in front of you, but you decided that you're going to leave all that behind. There's water there, what is also talks about emotions, and you sort of moving forward away from all that. And certain decisions needs to be made. You sort of toying with the decisions. Look how this person, he holds that globe, which looks like it's like a ball, but it looks like a globe. So in his hand, in one of his hand, and the second hand he's got that wand. What the card is telling for me, the way I like to see it, is that whatever decision you will make, first of all, don't be scared of making a decision. That's what this card is talking about. Some people, they can't even make a decision before they deciding if the decision was the right decision or wrong. They're so scared about making a wrong decision that they're not making any decision. And for you, because these wands, they're pretty much the same height, they're pretty much the same shape. So whatever decision you will make, there won't be much difference as far as you actually do that act of making decisions. That's what you need to do. And, he looks into this globe, or like, I don't know, crystal ball or something, trying to make, to see, inside of it. Maybe he will get like a little amen, what decision to make. But just go ahead and make a decision. It's not going to be like big deal, if it's right or wrong, because it's a wish fulfillment card, is in your outcome, the beginning of the month, in your spirit's message for you. Wish fulfillment card, it's telling you that I see that whatever decision you will make, if you decide to turn your back and move away from something, from someone, or from something, it will only make you happy. It's not going to be a wrong decision. You will be very happy. You just sort of, as I said, it's one of the best cards in a tarot deck. All your wishes will be granted to you. You will be very happy. 9 cups full of happiness. It also talks about celebration, maybe drinking, maybe, having a good time, maybe with friends, maybe with family, good food, good wine, good company, being very, very happy. It's really good, very positive. Then we go in the middle of the month, and again we have sort of, isn't, no negative cards apart from this 5 of Pentacles, but it's in your advice position, telling you about watching your finances, watching your health. But the middle of the month we got the World card, again another major arcana card. You've got the Strength card, which is a major arcana, and you've got the World card underneath, telling you that World card represent completion of some sort of chapter, of some sort of period, some sort of project. Whatever you've been completing, you completed it successfully. If you decided to move away from something, and that is the closure for you, it's a good closure. You see, wish fulfillment, the World card, positive, very positive, successfully completing that chapter. Sometimes we think that if we left something behind, we haven't get the closure because we left something. Believe me, that would be a good move. It's leaving everything behind. It's completing that chapter successfully. It also talks about travel as well. Maybe you decided to travel. If you're moving forward away from something, you might physically moving away from somewhere, moving abroad somewhere. World card talks about international affairs. It's either you or maybe someone else is a foreign, or you're dealing with foreign countries. You're traveling. You're going abroad, something like that. But it's very, very positive card as well for you. Queen of Swords is someone is bringing clarity for you. Someone, there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, male or female. I prefer to call the court cards the way they appear. So for me, it's more feminine energy. The Queen of Swords talks about someone who is might come across quite cold. They're not sort of using their emotions as freely as the cup court cards, like Queen of Cups, for example. She's very emotional, very intuitive. This one is, she's all about brain. She's very intellectual, she's very clever, she is very sort of, with having a sword in her hand, she might represent someone who is in a legal profession, maybe a solicitor, lawyer. Maybe if there's any legal issues with you, with completion, it will be successfully completing. If you like, if there was any legal issues in your life, because it's a sort of general reading, not just a love reading. If there was any sort of legal issues, they will be successfully completed. It's this person could represent a lawyer, solicitor, barrister, I don't know, paralegal, whoever is dealing with that. It also talks about counselors sometimes, because they also sort of come across very sort of intellectual profession. They can give you help you to get clarity of mind for you as well. That's could be situation as well. And the Six of Pentacles is talking about financial situation where you're trying to keep everything. It's a card of reciprocity. It's given back. If we're talking about relationship, if this is your partner or someone, if we're talking about seeing this raw as the love reading, then this could be some sort of if it's your love interest, this lady. But it's a time of it's a reciprocity. Give as much as the person gives you, or expect to get received as much as you're giving. If we talk about feelings, if we talk about emotions, if you like, demonstrating a lot of love and affection, you want the same amount of love and affection back. So that sort of things. But it also could be about finances. If we're talking about legal situation, then it will be very fair. Financially, it will be fair. If that was legal situation involved money or something, finances, then it will be very fairly sort of solved, decided, because the scales over there, they're equal. There will be still people asking you for money, look, but you will be quite generous, helping people maybe financially, or maybe you also, in this case, if you do, then expect that these people will return the favor, that when you will be in a position of in need, when you will be asking for help, they will be there for you to sort of to help you with the money. But one thing you need to remember with this card, I always say in all my readings that I don't read reverse cards, but I always say some sort of positive and negative about each card, which in this case it's your responsibility to look after yourself as human being. You've been sent to this earth, and it's your responsibility. So it's your responsibility to look after your financial situation, financial state. So if you will be just giving and not like sort of leaving anything to yourself, then you will be in a position of need as well. So it is yours, give, but altruism is what makes people human. One of the things which makes us human. But altruism is very honorable, but make sure that you look after yourself as well, because no one else will be. And also, if you give so much, then there will be much left for yourself, so you will be suffering. And that's exactly what this card, the Spirit, is telling you. If you will be giving so much, you might be in need yourself. Five of Pentacles is a loss of finances, loss of home, loss of health. It could be like, and because it's an advice position, watch out. Don't give freely. Please, dear Taurus, look after your finances, or look after your health as well. It's one of two. Either look after your health, but the help is there. The help will be there if you will be in a situation. This card is also always depicted on a sort of on the steps of a church or some sort of prayer house, and people go there in a moment of need, and there will be someone there always in that sort of in church or some sort of prayer houses. There will be always God houses. There will be always somewhere there to help them. So the card is saying to you that if you will be in a position like this, first of all, don't bring yourself with all your generosity to that state, please. Or if there will be something happening to you, there will be help available for you, or there will be another person who will be able to see she's supporting him, he supports her, he's asking for help from her as well. So the help will be available for you. It's all these two cards very interconnected in a way. There are people asking you for help. Here the help is available. So here we are. Let's move on. And we go to the end of the month, and we got 0, the Fool card. It's, for me, one of my favorite cards. Tells you that if that was for you, if that's what happened to you, if you lost everything or somewhere, even if you will lose, I don't believe you will lose, because cards are very positive for you. But you like this fool standing on a cliff, who is ready, who is prepared to actually take a leap of faith and jump from this cliff into the new life, into new adventure. He's got all this courage. He's brave to do that act. He doesn't take much with himself. He only got small possessions with him, and he is and the white rose, which is purity, new beginning as well over there depicted. So he is ready for this new journey. He is not crying about losses or whatever happens to him. He is brave. He is ready for a new journey. Number 0, starting from the clear page. New beginning, new start. There's not much possessions, but there is some sort of, the dog represents a friend, someone who is trustworthy, someone who is reliable. It's a dear friend, someone there who will be there for you as well, to help you as well. There's a lot, the word help I'm using in this reading, dear Taurus. So there will be sort of either friends, either you will be helping to someone in September, or someone will be helping you. And 7 of Pentacles is a card of decision making. Decision making not like with the 2 of Wands when you were choosing which way to go. Here it's more about decision making, about what to do next. So you already achieved some sort of success. 7 of Pentacles. In order to receive 7 of Pentacles, you need to sort of plant a tree, you need to water the seeds and look after that plant, and it will give you that yield, give you that 7 of Pentacles. So now you're deciding what to do next, what my next step is going to be. So it could be in any aspects of your life. It could be in relationship. Maybe you sort of flourished, you probably looked after your relationship, and now you don't sort of, what's next step, so what shall I do? If you are the one leading partner in this relationship, maybe do I propose, do I move in, or whatever, that sort of. Or if we're talking about finances or something, you could be thinking about next investment, next step in your career, next step in your, I don't know, the business or something like that. That's very, very, very nice. And the Hermit tells you, so if you are looking for advice over here, if you're thinking about what shall I do, the Hermit tells you, look within yourself. Hermit also represents sign of Virgo, your fellow earth sign. Very, very Virgo card. But it also talks about taking a time out for yourself. Look within yourself. If you're looking for answers, like with the 7 of Pentacles, look within yourself. Use that torch which he holds high, and use that light from this torch and lead within yourself, and you will see within yourself the answers. You will see, look into your heart, look into your soul, and you will find answers. Everything will be clear for you. Sometimes it's nice to go into the solitude for a while. I don't know how much time you've got, but and spend sometimes just with yourself and finding that answers. Sometimes we don't even have time. We're so busy in our modern lives. Or with all this, we always have headphones on, we're listening to something. We never have like this quiet moment when we have time just to think, and maybe being a little bit more spiritual, and think about spiritual aspects of our life as well. And the outcome for you is again very financially very successful. So here we have losses. If we talk about like finances or something, here we had losses in the middle of the month. By the end of the month, we recovered. We got 10 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Pentacles is also a very family card, having really sort of good family life. Being surrounded by all 3 generations, maybe children, maybe you're elderly, maybe not living with you but visiting, and abundance in your home, and you've got enough abundance, money to look after everyone, maybe inviting the whole family over into your place, and maybe arranging the feast, big dinner or something like that, maybe celebration or something. But it's a very good financially secure card, and as I said, card of abundance. Really nice, very positive, dear Taurus. So I see that the theme of the month is a little bit sort of financial as well, where we have some losses, some sort of a little bit of turbulence, or because it's an advice position, I think it's more talks about this Six of Pentacles, that don't be overly generous, sort of, or if someone borrowed money from you, make sure they return them, so otherwise you will be suffering financially yourself. That was this card is saying to you. But also I would say, dear Taurus, just watch out your health. Okay, and we have a codependency card. Some sort of codependency in relationship. Maybe that's where you're walking away from, because either you or your partner codependent. And what does that says? It says that addictions are affecting your romantic life. So codependency to something, you know, if maybe that's what you're turning. Maybe that also talks about drinking alcohol or something. That's maybe what you're turning your back to. Maybe you stop drinking, or someone in your environment stopped drinking and has got enough strength to overcome this addiction, to overcome this sort of alcohol sort of dependency, and turning away from this and starting anew. And that is also talk about overindulging as well, alcohol, food. We have love yourself first, very important message for all of us. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Very nice card as well. To all of us, it's a very important message, because when we love ourselves, it is true, we become more attractive, maybe more confidence, and I don't know, also very attractive. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That's another message for you, dear Taurus. Work on your relationship. Give it a chance. Okay. Let's see what Lenormand cards are saying to you. We'll get 3 cards, and because they're all talking to each other normally. I'll get 1. 2. 3. See what we have. We have snake, someone who is a little bit snaky around you, sneaky around you. You need to get knowledge, because we've got a book here. Book represents knowledge. And it also talks about chance. You see, give your relationship a chance. That's also about chance. So we got the snake, which is the first card. Then we got the knowledge. You probably will find out something about someone, and this person might be, you know, sneaking around, doing something behind your back. And then we got the chance to, you know, but what this card tells you, that the same like this, what the Romance Angels card, that you need to take a chance, maybe either this person or you know, or situation or something, or give this person another chance, which supports the same. But you will find out, because the book talks about knowledge, about finding out something, or you might actually be looking for the information, or you will find that information, that there's someone who is sneaky around you. So just be careful, dear Taurus, in the months of September. There might be someone sneaky around. I haven't seen any sort of but it could be only just all I could think about that people who borrowing money from you, they might be a bit sneaky, and you will find out about it. But you're going to give another chance to someone, or if it's your partner or someone, then the cards are saying that maybe you just need to give this person another chance. But I see this person as a snake. So yeah, here we are. Well, that's all I have for you, dear Taurus. If you want me to elaborate, if you want to have a private reading with me, please contact me. It's tamara.tarossergi@yahoo.com. Otherwise, I'll see you in October. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.